Nation. Let's be proud of this. Woo! Waking up today, giving thanks, hit a knee and pray. I go state to state, making plays for that paper plate. I must keep it pure and then secure whatever's meant for me. Throw me to the wolves and I survived it, and I was hella paid. I can feel me rising up, pressure brought this diamond up. This like perfect timing, huh? They are way too fond of us. Blessings got them lining up, divine into my timing up. I'm climbing up, you won't see me folding up. You icy but ain't cold enough, feeling like the chosen one. Obstacles I overcome, they label me as troublesome. Rather see me down on my luck, but look, he powered up. Had to trust myself, if it ain't felt, then it ain't real enough. Church. And be proud of this. Been a decade in the game, ain't do no sucker. I've been riding my own lane and I've been true to this. Out here coaching up my people like I'm Popovich. I'm popping, I'm rare. Women, they just stare. Say she wanna me like she saw me at the fair. You can make your move, but you gon' lose with them veneers. I just play it cool, cause I look through you like a mirror. Got it now, it's time to fly. No hiding out, we riding out. I bought them diamonds out. It's up a notch, I'm up a lot. I broke through every law, through every hood and every block. I pray they hear me now. You just be weary of them people who won't break it. At early ages, they see greatness, they won't take the crown. I am not your enemy, I'm just gonna say it now. The biggest goal is what I'm on, and I stick to my vow. Look in the mirror every day and I be hella proud. Feel me now, they gon' build you up and tear you down. But stand your ground, must be rooted to keep evil out. And people out, watch your tongue and who you speaking about. If your intentions don't align, then we gon' weave it out. Straight up. If your intentions don't align, then we gon' weave it out. Straight up. Let's be proud of this. Been a decade in the game, ain't do no sucker. I've been riding my own lane and I've been true to this. Out here coaching up my people like I'm Popovich. I'm popping.
It's about discipline. It's about building the blocks, about relationships with your players. How do you get something out of somebody who's selfish or doesn't really compete the way you would like, or so on and so forth. All those things, I think, have more to do with winning and losing than being able to draw a certain kind of play.
Keep my eye on the money, I'll never go broke. See, I won't allow it.
Get to the racks, I never lie. I don't even just smile when I count it. SIT, no audit. Diamonds, they wear like Dory. Dubbing in, they Lori. They always switching for story. Applying the pressure, nobody better way up in the sky. Not on my leg, my soul over my Gucci sweater. We with my whole game full of rebels. I don't trust no one that dance with the devil. If you ice with the face, gotta ice with the bezel. If you ice with the face, gotta ice with the bezel. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Soldier Field opened back in 1924 with the Bears becoming 10-71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. They're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Could this be everything that I dreamed of? Could this be beyond my wildest dreams? Hey, brand new crib, it's a palace, my new, that generic. Brand new crib, it's a palace. Manu, she the baddest, space cool. Ay, it's the fastest, anything I want. Ay, that's that status. That's that status. That's that status. It's that status. It's that status. The status.
I look at the stars, they asking me what do I see. I noticed that lately all them constellations been looking like me. Inspired to shine, inspired to dream. I think of my life and I feel that I may be as good as I've seen. Coming up, I dreamt of the checks I be running up. I sat on my bed writing lyrics and songs. I would practice them all, but it wasn't enough. I wanna perform, I want a crowd singing it back to me, stadium loud. Homies in front turning up, getting down. They gone off the and proud. The energy hit when the lights on. That energy hit when it's my song. I'm starting to think like a mogul. I'm starting to feel like an icon. Cause I ain't the same and I know it, but I got the heart of a poet. That money is good, but it's new here. I'm trying so hard not to blow it. Cause all of my friends walk around and they icy, pricey. But when it come to me, I prefer just a tee and some Nikes. Fight me, I might be running from changes, I like how it is. Easy to cover the life that I live. Still ain't got used to the sight from the crib. I knew I would have it when I was a kid. At moments the nights would be dark, but hold you, the journey was long. Through all of the imagine the younger me singing this song. Yeah. Like hickory dickory, my clock has been ticking to victory. I don't have a fear in the world. Whenever it's time, I know they'll be listening.
Hickory dickory dog, it's a bibbity dog.
If I want to think, then I know that I gotta get the rock. Gotta go harder with every drop. I be remembered like Biggie and Pac. That be the reason I stay on my grind. I ain't wasting no time when I'm racing the cloud. Yeah.
Hickory dickory dog, it's a bibbity dog.
If I can see them as a link, then I know that I gotta behave as the watch. Crank up if only by a notch. Master the art and then give him a swatch. Put everything that I got on the line. I ain't wasting no time cause I'm racing the clock. Yeah. I'm a star now, and visions don't feel very far now. My parents were stressing. Worry no more cause your girl got a job now. And she can afford an apartment. And soon she gon' push it to start it. And everyone know who she is. When she leave the crib, she not getting carded. And that ain't from college, nah. That is all by the wonderful work of her hands. And maybe the prayers y'all sent up at midnight when y'all ain't know if I could see out my plan. Yeah. But mama, I made it. And daddy, I'm faded. It's how I stay grounded. Cause I'm elated, yeah. Now all of my messages full of these who say we're related. I never met, no. Why would I make out a check to him? Listen, I know how that sound and it might have been different if I grew up next to him. We've been so distant, they question me if I found out how to send out a text to him. It was just me with my head down, eyes red.
We are just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at Bills Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Tennessee Titans.
The one the people looking up to. Yeah, I tried to reach the sun, but got me stuck to my shoes. Yeah, you got to be the one the people looking up to. Yeah, I tried to reach the sun, but got me stuck to my shoes. I'm only human. I'm not perfect, just a person. I'm only human. Sometimes happy, sometimes nervous. I'm only human. I'm not perfect, just a person. I'm only human. Sometimes happy, sometimes nervous. I'm new to this game, I ain't been here long, so forgive me if I get this wrong. I get lost sometimes, literally I roam. I had to figure certain things out on my own. Make a phone call home to the ones I love. Crazy out here, hey, yeah. To be real, man, I thought about pulling the so I can go fly high with the ones above. Yeah, I don't wanna be judged, I just wanna be me. Even though we buy chains, we just wanna be free. I don't wanna be judged, I just wanna be me. We just wanna be free. You got to be the one the people looking up to. Yeah, I tried to reach the sun, but got me stuck to my shoes. Yeah, you got to be the one that people looking up to. Yeah, I tried to reach the sun, but got me stuck to my shoes. I'm only human. I'm not perfect, just a person. I'm only human. Sometimes happy, sometimes nervous. I'm only human. I'm not perfect, just a person. I'm only human. Sometimes happy, sometimes nervous. The pros and the cons of being a bomb, baby. You can have the ticket, might not be your time, but oftentimes I gotta remind myself to combine my thoughts and never deny my help. A whole lot richer and a whole lot quicker, but I had to slow it down cause I ain't no grave digger. White folks yelling, yo, that's a brave. Paparazzi taking pictures like I'm in a cage. I don't wanna be judged, I just wanna be me. Even though we buy chains, we just wanna be free. I don't wanna be judged, I just wanna be me. We just wanna be free. You got to be the one that people looking up to. Yeah, I tried to reach the sun, but got me stuck to my shoes. Yeah, you got to be the one that people looking up to. Yeah, I tried to reach the sun, but got me stuck to my shoes. I'm only human. I'm not perfect, just a person. I'm only human. Sometimes happy, sometimes nervous. I'm only human. I'm not perfect, just a person. I'm only human. Sometimes happy, sometimes nervous.
That's it, baby. That's it.
Got that gas. 6 chill, fool, for real.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Tennessee Titans. Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway in Foxborough. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Tannehill, flushed out right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Tannehill's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 37 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw into the hands of Ferkser here. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now Tannehill is going to turn here and take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 39, Tannehill. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw, Tannehill. They'll roll him out right. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Pats are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing, Jones. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. 2nd and 10. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And this Tennessee defense for the 2nd straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Open man here, the tight end, Henry.
Come on, bring it, baby.
And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Set him back 5. So that'll back him up 5.
Before you judge, do your research. We heard before I even think about us, I think of me first. The street had only brought me ether and random outbursts. I told the hood that I'ma come back, just get me out first. And quick to call me sell out when I'm on the outskirts. Want to know how I got there? I put in hard work. I know you want to get this money, you gotta be smart first. Pay attention, write it down and repeat my verse. I don't with people that ain't on the same time. Too lazy to want to make dimes, then want to take mine. When it comes to with dimes, you need the beat signs. Over money online, then you blind. Find yourself paying for because you too fine. If you wasn't making a cent, you getting denied. If you see she independent and have a good vibe, that's the one you better stick with and keep on your side. The game, 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 the game. He's out here screaming that they gang, 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 be the same. The game, 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 the 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 game. He's out here screaming that they gang, 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 be the same.
Of the game, game, game.
Seen a lot of brothers, seen some friends die. Cause you walked away from a fight, don't mean that you buy. I don't got a problem with all these other new guys. Even find myself bumping about just a few guys doing all this industry. I start to realize we looking up the mimic they lives. Go and get some new tax, wear the same chains. Gucci, Prada, Fendi, you all wear the same thing. On the same, that's your call, man. Now I gotta roach your slow, man, like it was slow, man. If you say I came for your head, I guess I'm road game. All of y'all like layover flights, y'all do plane. You don't need to brag or dress up, when all you flame. Sabotage another black man, bro, all that lame. I got love for making, but also got love for no name. And I won't stop speaking to y'all until I change the game. The game, the game, the game, the game, the game, the game, the game. Out here screaming that they gang, gang, gang. We the same name. The game, game, game. The game, the game, the game, the game.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and themselves.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
First down throw, Stafford. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after him.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. On second down, here's Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Now that's a dangerous throw right there. Moving off to his right, throwing it all the way back across field to his left. I know he had a lot of confidence in his arm. But sometimes the ball can just hang up there when it goes that distance. He was fortunate it was just incomplete.
Miserable start here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and very long. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. From his own goal line, Stafford eluding the pressure right.
And this is taken in by the tight end, Bryson Hopkins.
If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. Flush to his right. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Now Stafford. Flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And Gay knocks this one through. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
This is Henderson. And he's taken down inside the 30. 47 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries in the ballgame. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. Oh, it's a wobbler here. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. On 2nd down, it's Henderson. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Darrell Henderson, 26 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. To throw on 2nd and 10. Stafford caught left side, Hopkins. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books, 8-3 our score. On first down, Stafford here.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off at the 18.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Stafford. That's taken in by Henderson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Second down, it's Henderson. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Stafford. And a little floater there is incomplete. Van Jefferson was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. from deep in their own territory. And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. 2 minutes to play in the first half of an 8-3 game. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing is Stafford. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Stafford. Open man right side is Cup, complete. Touchdown, Rams. Matthew Stafford finding Cooper Kupp for the touchdown there. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. On first down, it's Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, Henderson. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 81 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Henderson will try and run for the first. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first. Henderson now on 1st and 10. Room to run past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A. On the handoff, it's Michel. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd down now, it's Henderson. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. Now a handoff. Henderson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on fourth down, may as well make him punt it. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. He'll buy some time right. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground, and the Rams have got it back. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Stafford's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
30 yards there, and of course the first down as well. The shotgun snap for Stafford. He gets this into the hands of Cup once again. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Stafford on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown! Tyler Higbee, an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
So the extra point good, and a roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. It looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves them with 7 yards to go on third down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, not deterred from those first two failed attempts. They're going to go a third time here on fourth down. Here we go on fourth. Stafford. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
CD, he tried to kind of lob that one in there. It looked pretty going through the air.